Hi everyone, so my name is Felicia and I'm currently here in Puerto Rico studying at the University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras. And for this week's video, I wanted to change things up a little bit. So I decided to interview a bunch of my friends here on campus and ask them about their experiences here in Puerto Rico and why they think that you guys should come visit. So instead of watching me talk for the majority of the video, you're gonna see a lot of my friends and what they have to say about their experience. So for today's video, I'm going to be interviewing my neighbor. So he's actually here, he's actually from here in Puerto Rico, so he can give you guys advice about why you should come to Rio Piedras and for any of you that are just curious about what it's like to study here.
Hi, my name is Carlos Alfredo Valle-Matienzo. I'm in my second year of college. I study journalism, and probably the reason I think that anybody should come to the University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras would be to get a different cultural experience as to what is Puerto Rico. We have different customs here, probably in different concentrations, but at least in mine, in journalism, journalism here is different. We have different rules, so maybe you can learn a thing or two that is different here in Puerto Rico than it is in any other place in the world. And Puerto Rico is a very fun place. You can do lots of things here. The culture is really fun, and you can learn Spanish, you can do all sort of things, so yeah.
Well, you heard him, so you should totally come here to Rio Piedras, specifically if you're studying journalism. But...
Hi, my name is Carlos Camacho.
And what is your job?
Well, I'm the security guard here in the lobby 3.
And so for students who are thinking about coming here to La UP to study and who are probably going to live here in Plaza Universitaria, why do you think they should come here to Puerto Rico?
Well, first of all, it's a great island. Here, there are great people. Here in Plaza Universitaria, there are different people from different places. You can learn new things, and it's a different place.
And for someone who's never had Puerto Rican food, what is something you recommend they try?
Like churrasco, tostones, carne frita, a lot of things. Yuca.
There are a lot of good things here. Okay, thank you. Okay everyone, so we are here with Cisco, who is one of the other students in the NSE program. So Cisco, what do you study?
I'm studying Spanish and environmental science.
And what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
So what made you decide to study Spanish and to come here to Puerto Rico?
So Spanish has been like a tradition in my family. Like both my parents speak Spanish. My dad teaches Spanish, and so my mom did at one point, but that's not what she's doing now. And I grew up around it in Southern California, so yeah, I came here to learn more Spanish and I don't know, just get better.
And for the students who are gonna come study here in Puerto Rico, what are some sites or some cool things you've done here that you recommend them doing?
Old San Juan is just beautiful, and also Maya West is cool. I'm interested about going to Culebra. I know you guys went out there, but I'm looking forward to going out there, maybe over spring break. Also Dominican Republic, I was just there. If you have your passport, you can just go right over. I don't know, it's all pretty manageable, in terms of money and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things to do around here.
And what is your YouTube so people can subscribe?
My YouTube is just my name. It's Cisco, Cisco, and then Lomax, Lomax. So that's me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Jerry Carls. I am a Spanish major and a political science major, and with a minor in communication.
And what year are you?
This is my last semester, so I'm a senior.
And what is your favorite class you're taking here?
Art history. I just had an exam today and it was amazing. It was the first time that I felt like I had a grasp on my education, if that makes sense. Because I feel lost a lot, but yeah, art history.
So this is Evelyn.
I am a liberal arts major with a couple different concentrations. The developmental psychology, and then language, and then mathematics.
And then what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
So what made you choose to study Spanish and come here to Puerto Rico to study?
I just think Spanish is really useful. I think it's, a language that's worth learning. And so yeah, I'm here to practice my Spanish, I guess.
Hi everyone. So today I'm here with
Paola Pimienta
and Evelyn Pinto.
And what do you guys study?
I
studying business with a concentration in entrepreneurship and also Chicano studies.
I'm doubling major in Latinx studies and international studies with a minor in religious studies.
So what made you guys decide to come here to Puerto Rico, and what would you say to someone else who wants to come here as well to study?
I decided Puerto Rico because I grew up basically in Seattle, which is a place that there's not very many Latinos, and I wanted to go somewhere that had Spanish as their main language educationally and also socially. So I wanted to be completely immersed in the language, but along with the language, I wanted to be in a culture that was similar to mine, which is obviously Mexican. I'm Mexican, so I wanted to be in something similar to that. The way that people treat you here, it's very similar. The family values, religion, everything's pretty similar. So I wanted to be almost kind of like if I was home, but in a different location.
Yeah, and I can really echo off of Bao in the sense that I wanted that same exposure and that same familial sense of going somewhere where I felt like that my culture was very similar in that sense. But I think for me also, for me, the coolest thing here is just like those Uber conversations, those conversations with like people at the supermarket, just like real people living like everyday lives who will not give you like a textbook answer to everyday lives, but will actually speak on like lived experiences. That's the coolest thing for me.
Yeah, one of the things that I've had as an experience that's like most memorable and I think is going to carry on with me is honestly talking to people about political issues here, just because in the US we're taught a very different perception of Puerto Rico and it's almost like they're forgotten in a way. Just learning about it firsthand, exactly kind of how Evelyn said, not textbook answers, and learning about people's lives and what they've gone through, especially during such a difficult time with Hurricane Maria and then Promesa and everything, the earthquakes, like everything they have gone through, and learning their life experiences is something that's going to absolutely stay with me for the rest of my life.
Well, those are really insightful perspectives on what it's like here in Puerto Rico, so thank you guys so much.
Yay. Hi everyone. So I'm here with my roommate, so tell them your name.
My name is Felicia
And what do you study?
journalism,
And what year are you?
second year.
So what recommendations do you have for anyone that wants to come study here at Rio Piedras?
Well, I think it's a really open campus. You can gather with your friends and it's very friendly, pretty, and of course the program is really good. For example, journalism has really good options so that you can get really good writing skills. So I think it's a really good opportunity.
So for someone coming here who's never had Puerto Rican food, what is a food that you recommend they try?
Mofongo, rice and beans, pork chop, tostone, manta with rice and beans and pork chop. That's like the best combination ever. That's like Puerto Rican all the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that the interviews that I did answered any questions or doubts that you had, and that you guys enjoyed getting to see other people's perspective about what it's like to study here at Rio Piedras. So until next week, see you guys then.